Okay, let's start recording. Even though I've got the wrong title up here still, let's just change that. So it's Gatsby. So we're doing the Gatsby. Oh god, Gatsby on. Okay, file systems 2 words in. Let's update that. Excuse me, clear my throat. Right, so what I'm going to do is we're going to take a look at the host we've got here and the localhost blog, and changing that so we have better dates, really. Because this 2019 then 2019 it's not great, so it's going to change that quickly so we've not got these ridiculous file names, and just go through a bit of that with the GraphQL Graphical Explorer. So just let me check that I'm unmuted. I'm unmuted. That's good. So we've got our screen here, so I'm going to flit in between screens. Let's just get a new tab going. And we will switch back to VS Code here. And what we're going to do is, because we're on master, we're going to check what branches we've got available. So we're going to do git branch dash A, I think, for all. And then we can see what we've got available to us here. And then we're going to do something, excuse me, on develop, and then move on from there. So if you do Q here to get out of this, yep, and we'll do a git pull. Already up to date, so we're going to do git checkout develop, and we're going to pull that as well. And then we're going to make a branch from this. It's already up to date. So we're going to say git dash B. And we're going to call it feature. God, Scott. So I'm like 3 beers in now, so excuse the typing. No different to usual, really. For the typing, that is, not for the beers. So we're going to say git feature. File structure. So I think so git minus B isn't git branch. Okay, so what I'm going to have to do here is just quickly dig through my git config, because I have everything aliased, so I don't really know what branch is anymore, which is a bad reason for this. So it's git checkout dash B. There you go. Let's put that back over here, and we'll keep this, but we're going to say checkout if I can type. Cool. So now we're on our feature branch, and what we're going to do. So let's yarn and yarn develop. And while we're waiting for that to spin up, what we're going to do here is just rename these folders, I think. So we're going to get quite granular, I guess, on these parts. So just for proof of concept, so develop isn't a thing, so it's dev, apologies. Just going to do it with these ones. And then I think I'm going to start gradually migrating my blog over to this. So this will be just some like wait for it, admin. I think in the next video we'll probably do something along the lines of like global formatting, which I should have done in the video series, but I just didn't. I couldn't really fit it in. It was such a big post and long series as it was. So I think I've just decided to go with this sort of format where I'm just going to add additional videos to it as we go along. So nice swig of beer there. Good. So let's wait for this to start. While we take a look at config. So apologies, you're just config Gatsby node. Just there looking at a blank screen, so apologies for that. How do we minimize this screen in VS Code here? Don't know. Really slow for some reason. Why is that? I don't know. So I think I'm going to just stop with this in here because I'm not entirely sure how to sort of manage it with the actual code as well. So yeah, sorry about that. We're going to do it on my Tilix pane here. So let's make the font size a bit bigger, maybe. How do we do that? So, look here. References. Appearance. Font size. Oh, it's in here, I guess. Here. Nominal size. Columns. Geez, where's the font? So there's the font. Oh, the size here too. Go up to 18. Let's try that. Guessing that's a bit better. Let's not go into this now. Into a bit of a rabbit hole. I mean, I'm pretty sure I can manage setting up another profile on my terminal there. So, what does Gatsby node do for us here? We have this creating our nodes for MDX, and then we have this part here, which is our promise for our MDX query. So, I don't think there's anything in here we need to change, is there? I certainly don't think so. So let's just go in for this proof of concept here, and let's just start. Let's do this for. We've got July and September. So let's add in some more months for 2019, 07 and 09. And oops. Yes, move. And let's move these about. So this is. I'll put in 07. There we go. You're doing Scott, so we want one for 06 too. So it's both 06. Yeah. Let's go tick that and move between me. 06. So 62, let's put that in there. Nothing for 07, 09, that in there. And let's change these folder names. So this now becomes just 10. I think that's a good name, is it? 10? I mean, I guess so. The day number, fine. Same with this, third post, second, third. Where's the first? Second post, third post, first. Okay. Okay, moving on. Let's keep moving. So this. Okay. So there we've got a more sort of sane structure for this, I guess. So let's try see what that looks like now. Guessing this is all going to break because we haven't got a server running for a start. So let's go in and say yarn dev. So I'm thinking there shouldn't be any issues with this now. We've just changed the folder structure a bit. Obviously, it's going to change the actual path of the post now because it's another folder deep, another 2 folders deep. So this should change. So I'm guessing this code blocks here doesn't exist anymore. So I'm going to get back a couple here. Oh, or just open up a new window. It's fine. So clicking on these now, we should have a more sort of granular file structure. The only thing with this is that if you've already pushed this stuff out to the internet, you're going to have sort of a link rot where stuff you've got previously, people are going to click on it and they're not going to find anything. It's going to get a 404. Excuse me, I just got to blow my nose there. So things like Netlify offer like a redirect service. Not sure about Zeit or other services like that. You can create your own redirect files for your sort of broken URLs you've put out there in the past. Like what I was saying earlier on, I think I'm going to use this for my new site. So the first thing I think I'm going to do is move over all my content. So let's just take a look at that now, shall we? So if we open up another terminal here, Control Shift N, and then we open Fish, and then we go back to where my blog is, and we take a look at that. Actually, it's I've got it open here, but it's a lot smaller font, so I'm just going to close that, and I'm going to open it in the sort of teaching format here with the larger fonts, just so we can take a look at how things are structured from our posts. So I've got posts, and it's pretty much taken on the structure of the localhost blog, but I think from sort of feedback, it'd be good if we could sort of break this up into the months and days, just so it's a lot more granular. So with that being said, I think I'm going to go into here and say open in Finder. Can I do that? Yay! So this is my file explorer. I'm going to close this, and did I close it? No, blog. Go. There we go. Right, so got all these posts here. Let's come out of this now, this other terminal. Don't need this anymore. This is going to be a drag and drop, but I haven't updated this from today, so I've got posts on here which need to be updated. So me closing that terminal there was a bit a bit too enthusiastic about closing it. So localhost blog, no. We'll go back to the blog. And yeah, you can see there's 46 items there waiting to be pulled down. So let's just git pull. We're on master. Cool. So now we can do that. And I'm just going to drag and drop these, I think. And then we'll work on them inside the localhost blog here. So let's do that. Posts. Do this, you think? Add folder to workspace. You want to copy posts and or add posts? Copy. Oh no, I don't want to replace. Right. Let's think about this, Scott. Go in here, and we'll do that. We can do that, right? Copy. Just copy. We don't want to take it from here just yet. Cool. And then 2019. I guess we're gonna copy that into 2019 here. Right, 20. Oh dear. 2019. Come on. Wow. Why won't it go into 2019? Jeez. Right, just stay there for now. Come on. Right, let's try again. Drag. 2019. Drop. Copy folders. Excuse me. I've just come off all stuffy. So not very nice thing to listen to. So apologies. Cool. Okay, so we've got 163 changes here to look at now. So this is going to be quite boring for you to watch me sort of go through these years individually and break them out into months. So I think what we're going to do for this video is we're just going to leave it at that. We seem to have the dev server working through them all, chugging through them all like a champ. Let's just take a quick look at the site. I'll be super impressed if it has worked through them all. Oh my god, fantastic. Okay, even with an excerpt, brilliant. So this is my new blog. Welcome. It's not that straightforward. I'm going to have to work through all of this, but I think what I'm going to do for future videos is start working on this blog and just make things. It's going to be a lot centered around styling. The first several videos, I think we're going to focus on configuring the plugins. I'll lift out of the main like the main video series. They're quite straightforward, so the video shouldn't be that long. But for this now, I'm just going to go through and work on this filing structure. So 2019, 1231. We're going to need to work on that. And I need to change that date in the actual blog at the moment as well. But yeah, there you go. So there's a couple of bits on here for things like the image here has not been copied across for some reason, and this is a YouTube what's the word for it? A YouTube plugin we need to add as well for showing videos. But we will come onto that. But for this was really just to see, just to go through the sort of changing of the file structure. So nothing needed to change in Gatsby node or Gatsby Filesystem. It was all still pointing to the post folder here. So it's just down to me now to do a better job with the naming conventions. And then I'm also going to have to make a really big redirects file as well. But that's all to come. So for this one, I think that's it. I'm going to go and make dinner for my family and drink the rest of this beer. And wish you all a good evening. And see you in the next one. Thank you. Good night.